Hello, hello, hello everyone. You know exactly what I'm about to say, so let's get started. Tar is the third feature film written and directed by Todd Field. His previous film, Little Children, came out a whopping 16 years ago in 2006. I haven't seen his first feature yet, but I really liked Little Children, which is a weird sentence to say in retrospect. Anyway, I'm moving on. The biggest issue I have with it is the voiceover, which is some of the most blatantly bad narration I've ever heard. It caused me to write a very angry Letterboxd review, which was very cathartic for me. But hey, you wanted to hear Tar's worth watching, so not only is Tar worth watching, it is, in my opinion, the best film of the year so far at the time I'm recording this. Now, I don't want to spoil too much about this, obviously, so I'll try to be brief. Tar is about a world-famous conductor named Lydia Tar, played by Cate Blanchett, who is trying to keep her life together while rehearsing her next symphony in Berlin. Cate Blanchett gives easily one of the best performances of her career. It's not a front-to-back showy performance, although she has her moments. The brilliance of what she's doing here is convincing you that she's a real person, that she is actually a composer. She fully embodies this character, and it becomes evident in a very long scene she has at the beginning, where she's discussing her career during a talkback. She also speaks German in the film really well, and not in a way that she's trying to show that she's from Germany, but that she actually learned how to speak it fluently over the course of her life. She also actually plays the piano and conducts the orchestra herself, so all the music you're hearing in the film is being played live at her pace. It also helps that the director, Todd Field, is a musician in his own right, so the attention to detail is there. Again, Cate Blanchett is more than convincing in this role and embodies the word embody more than any performance I've seen this year so far. Her partner is played by the incredibly talented German actor Nina Hoss, and her assistant is played by Noémie Merlant, who was the lead in my favorite film of the previous decade, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. And they're both excellent. Their characters play an important part in the narrative, but I selfishly wish we got to see them more. Nina Hoss also plays the violin, and she has this really great scene with it. It's super small, but the moment speaks volumes to her importance in the film. Tar is 2 hours and 38 minutes, and although it's kind of a slow burn, it's filled to the brim with many themes like desire, accountability, loyalty, guilt, and the creative process, and the literal and metaphorical space you need to be in to be creative. The presentation is pretty much flawless. The camera floats on these wide lenses that land on static shots. There is the occasional use of a telephoto lens for a specific reason. The production design is eye-catching too, especially the contrast between Lydia Tar's apartments. One is more conventional and completely white, and the other is bathed in concrete. All of these elements combined with the incredible blocking make for some of the most impressive looking scenes of the entire year. There are many oneers throughout that are mostly invisible, and once you notice there hasn't been a cut, you're already entranced by what's happening and you can't keep your eyes off of it. I don't want to say too much more. I just think you should experience it because this to me is one of the most well-made films of the year. It's personally my favorite film of the year so far, and I think, and this may be a hot take, in the 23 years since Stanley Kubrick's death, this is the film that feels closest to a film he would have actually made in the way that Todd Field made it. The fact that I feel that way is kind of a coincidence because Todd Field plays Nick Nightingale in Eyes Wide Shut, Kubrick's last film. And if that isn't enough to draw you in the theater, let me be more clear. Go see this film in a theater. Do it now. Please see Tar as soon as you can. It's truly something special in every sense of the word. And I'm giving Tar a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you agree or disagree, tell us in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Do all the things. The next film I'm reviewing is the latest collaboration between Michelle Williams and Kelly Reichardt called Showing Up. Bye-bye.
You have to get past the Avengers and Marvel shit at some point, okay? Other people make movies.